Hey guys, I'm Shan. Welcome to the channel and another video. This time around, I'm going to be reacting to Jaws by Steven Spielberg. Over the years, I've watched plenty of Steven Spielberg movies like E.T., Schindler's List, Minority Report, AI, Indiana Jones, The Terminal, Munich, War of the Worlds, Catch Me If You Can. But I don't think I've watched Jaws or Close Encounters or anything he made after 2011, like Warhorse, Lincoln, or Bridge of Spies. I know Jaws is considered the first summer blockbuster film. I know it's a film involving a huge shark. I don't think I know anyone who's starring in it, and I have no idea about the plot whatsoever. So I'm very excited because Spielberg is an excellent director, considered one of the best ever. His films are usually very grandiose and epic, and I really want to see how his first big hit turned out, how he got into the scene. To help support the channel, I've started a Patreon page where I'll be posting full reactions to all movies and TV shows I watch. You'll need your own copy of the film to watch along. Uh, I'll also be holding polls for you guys to decide what we'll react to next, so please consider being a patron and subscribing to the channel and liking the video if you do like it at the end. A small like goes a long way. So thanks for that. With all that being said, uh, let's get started. Jaws, Spielberg, let's go. Jaws. John Williams, I know him. He's a famous musician. There you go, Steven Spielberg.
Where are we going?
Swimming!
Oh, we get a POV from underwater. I'm not sure whether it's the shark's point of view or not, but the suspenseful music already started, so I'm already getting a little tensed up. Oh! Uh-oh. She's screwed. And I like how the director isn't showing the attack itself and is only relying on reaction shots. That was a good introduction to the film. I think he's getting the news of the missing girl. So I'm guessing he's an important character since he got introduced early with his family. Okay, he's the chief of police in Amnesty. So something definitely is wrong. And that officer seems just, oh my god. Okay. That's a hand. Cause of death, shark attack. Okay.
Beach is closed. No swimming. By order of the Amity PD. Let Polly
That's a great idea. Put up signs
Let
everywhere.
Polly do the printing.
Okay, they're trying to stop him from closing off the beach. So local businesses want to keep the beach open. I really understand that because their business, they don't want to disrupt the celebrations for the 4th of July because local businesses would suffer if the beach shuts down. The chief is getting a little paranoid, as he should be, because he clearly knows there's a shark around. It's extremely suspenseful. He's going for the... Holy crap. It's the boy. So that's the second attack in 2 days. Oh no. They're still trying to cover it up. I like how the chief is learning all he can about sharks. I like the color grading of the film. It's not oversaturated. Those teeth are huge. They can literally chew through you. I like how they're not showing the shark directly and giving exposition through books and other means than dialogue. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Lucky, lucky, lucky bastards.
Right arm has been severed above the elbow with massive tissue loss in the upper musculature. This is what happens.
Oh, he's freaking out because that's a big shark. Oh, okay, they caught a shark, but it's probably not the one. Oh, he was the mayor, not a local businessman. So he was just concerned for the city then.
Chief Brody,
Yes?
you knew there was a shark out there.
And it's not even the chief's fault. He did try to close down the beach, but the mayor wouldn't have it. I also like the music here because it's very minimalistic and very contemplative. It's obviously not that shark. Oh, that must smell disgusting. So we got a fish and a license plate and a tin can. I don't think it's a very good idea to keep drinking while there's a killer shark on the loose. And I love how the dark scenes are actually dark and they're intentionally not well lit. So it gives us specific places to focus. Oh no, that's a shark bite mark for sure. He better not get inside the water. And that's exactly what he's doing. They should have just towed it in, like the chief said. That's a shark tooth. That's disgusting, and it scared me.
And it was the tooth of a great white. It was Ben Gardner's boat. It was all chewed up. I helped tow it in. You should have seen him. Where is that tooth?
What a dumb mayor. Hundreds of tourists arrive for the 4th of July weekend. I can't believe dumbass mayor is encouraging people to get in the water. They look visibly nervous. I'm noticing whenever they start cutting into the underwater scenes, shit. Oh, wow, okay. It's just a couple of kids pulling a prank.
You made me do it.
Oh my god.
Hey, fellas! Fellas! All of this sheet, make it fast!
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that size of that thing. So now the whole town knows it's serious. There's no going back in the water, and the mayor just seems nonchalantly walking in the background, like there's nothing wrong. What an ignorant person. Oh, that's a bunch of shark mouths. The chief has to go, I guess. That's an extended goodbye. I wonder, will this come back full circle later or not? So they've got the team ready with Quint, Mike, Chief Brody. I love the framing of this shot, of how they zoomed in through the jaws of a shark. The boat's called Orca. That's the name of a type of a whale, if I'm not wrong. Something that's bigger than the shark. I honestly thought this movie would be a lot more set in the water on a boat than land, but it's more than half the movie and they're finally on the water trying to catch the shark. So it's a very interesting approach Spielberg took. Oh, he attached himself to the fishing rod.
But it's definitely a game.
Oh, they messed up. So they're showing the passage of time. They're not having much luck at all.
I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chum some of
What
this shit.
does this scene look familiar? Oh my god, there it is.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. That's where this line comes from, okay. I knew that line from various other references. They see the size of that thing. I love the music. It's as big as the boat. A 3-ton, 25 feet shark. The practical effects are great. That shark looks real.
Coming.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Shoot!
So they got the first shot in, but I don't think it did much because we saw the size of that shark. It's as big as the boat. The cinematography here is pretty good. I love how so claustrophobically shot. It's almost like they don't have any space to themselves. It is a tiny boat after all. The barrel's nearby. That means the shark's nearby. Oh no, oh no, oh no. They can't hear anything because of their loud singing. Now they notice. Oh, they're taking on water already.
Hey, Chief! All left ready! Put your left hand down.
There it is.
It's back. The barrel's back.
What do you say, Chief?
The barrel is up. It's right in the stern.
Yep. Oh. These jump scares don't usually get me, but it's working on me on this film, man.
Hook me up another barrel.
Oh my. These practical effects are brilliant. The shark looks convincing, especially for a movie that's 45 years old. It still holds up so well. Yep, that harpoon got it. The change in music has me interested, because this is a little more joyful. There goes the second barrel, so they have a very good idea of which direction it's heading.
Now then, tie into the stern cleats.
So they're going to try and drag the shark towards the shore.
Figure eight around the cleat. That's right, it'll lock itself off. Stand away from those stern cleats.
Good advice. Holy crap! Those compressed air cylinders are coming back into view, so I'm guessing they'll come into play very soon.
To us. Quinn! Here, come on, Quinn! Come on, hurry! Quinn!
They better do something fast because...
Out of my way.
Holy crap! Look at the size of that shark.
Trying to run!
Gotta give it a ride. Pull it.
That's the third one, or...
Calling us!
He's literally pulling the boat the opposite way. There's seawater going inside the equipment, the motor. I love how they're shooting it during the day and not hiding all the scenes by the cover of nighttime. That was one intense scene. That's really good filmmaking, and it just went down with 3 barrels. The strength it must have. They have no idea where it is, and I'm just getting ready for another jump scare. I don't think the engine is in a very good condition.
All right, stop the boat. Stop the boat!
I have to commend the music again. It's just a roller coaster ride. From happy to tense to adventurous to happy to tense to adventurous.
Get this little needle through his skin?
No, I can't do that. But if I can get him close enough to this cage, I think I could get him in the mouth or
That
the eye.
shark will rip that cage to pieces.
You got any better suggestions?
I wonder if whether Mike or Quint will go down. I'm guessing it'll be Mike. And here are the compressed air cylinders. At least Mike has balls. Everything just went quiet, except the sounds of the water. And it just swam away? Oh no, don't put your arm out, you idiot. Oh, no. Oh no. He lost the harpoon. And there's a huge gap in the bars. It's going to be a very good ending for Mike. Oh, is he going for the harpoon? Oh my. Oh. No. Holy crap. Oh. Oh. Quint is dead. Spielberg's doing a great job. I can't believe. Oh my god. That It's the other oxygen compressed air cylinder. It's pretty much a bomb. The boat's gonna sink in less than a minute, and they have no idea where Hooper is. The only shot I see right now is him shooting directly at the compressed air cylinder and blowing it up.
Son of a...
Oh! Wow, that is so satisfying. The music just changes and switches into something so soothing and almost playful and relief. The shark looked real, almost real. It still holds up today. That was some brilliant practical effects. Oh, there he is. He's safe. What was he doing all this time though? Just hiding under some rocks or...
Hey, what day is this?
At least they're near the shore,
It's Wednesday. It's Tuesday, I think.
so they have a good chance
Tide's
of...
with us.
Yeah, exactly, the tide's with them.
Keep kicking.
So they have a good chance of swimming back. It's almost as if he's saying that he conquered his hatred or fear for the water. And that is one excellent way to end the film. They don't show too much of the mayor or anything, it's just they got the job done. And the music, I cannot praise John Williams enough for the music. I really enjoyed the film. So I took a couple of minutes to collect my thoughts. I really enjoyed this film, more than I thought I would. It made a small budget look huge, and I really liked Spielberg's approach to this direction he was taking. There was this duality of suspenseful and playful moments, which really subverted my expectations, especially in the first half of the movie, where I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know whether whether the whole movie was going to be set on land or on water, because I kind of expected it to be um, on the water for the most part, but more than half of the movie was actually set in land, which was really surprising. But I think that was a deliberate choice to actually flesh out the story. Um, my favorite part, absolute favorite part of the film was the music. It was by John Williams. He's a famous composer, and I think this is one of his best works. The iconic, suspenseful Jaws music I've heard many different places, and there are a lot of variations of that which has been used in different movies too. Um, let's talk about Spielberg, because this is his first hit, and I can see why people just love this movie and gives it so much respect, because it's a change in pace from what thrillers used to be back in the time, because I've seen a couple of Hitchcock films and it's a completely different direction where it's all serious and all suspenseful all the time, whereas this is very different to that, and it turned out to be a huge hit. Um, Speaking of the practical effects, which were beyond excellent, they showed very little of the shark for the first an hour, maybe hour and 20 minutes, but you already had a idea of how big it is, or um, its strength, or we pretty much know all about the shark except seeing the shark for the first hour 20 minutes, which I really enjoyed. Um, but when we got to see the shark itself, the practical effects were brilliant. It still holds up after 45 years. Most of the scenes, you can't even tell whether it's a real shark or not, except when they do the extreme close-ups. You can actually uh, tell that it's not a real shark. But apart from that, over 90% of the time, it looked real. The acting by the main three characters, Brody, Hooper, and Quint, were pretty good. Especially Quint, I enjoyed that character because it reminded me of a lot of different characters, a little crazy, a little kooky, but at the end, he's the person who was right, ultimately. Brody, on the other hand, they fleshed out that character a lot. They showed his family, his wife, his kid, and his his love for the city, he and how he overcame his fear of water by actually tackling this great white shark. Um, Hooper was also an interesting character, I'd say, because he was the only other rational person apart from Brody who took this whole situation very seriously, in contrast with the mayor, who's just thinking about politics and the city and what's best for the town and Fourth of July, which I get, but human lives at the end of the day are more important than anything. So there's that. The supporting cast overall was pretty good. I don't have any much complaints about it. I like how they started the movie off, how they introduced um, the shark attack by showing a bunch of kids just hanging out and having a good time at the beach, and suddenly things go wrong. If I had to think of one criticism of the film, I would say maybe it's the editing, which wasn't bad at all. I really enjoyed the editing, but I think it could have been a little tighter. It was top notch overall, but I still think it could have been a little tighter because I think it was a deliberate choice by the director to, show off his characters and uh, flesh them out, and it's important for character development over there. Apart from that, I really, really, really enjoyed this film. I finally get why this was a massive, massive hit back in '75. The audiences simply weren't used to films like this, and we've seen a ton of copycat films based on Jaws, and yeah, I can't wait to see what Spielberg has next, or what he's made since Tintin, since I haven't seen anything past 2011 he's made. I think I've seen Ready Player One, but I don't think I remember that film very well. But apart from that, I haven't seen um, most of his films after 2011. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have a Patreon. Please consider um, becoming a patron, but don't feel obligated to. A subscription to the channel or even a like goes a long way uh, for a smaller YouTuber like me because it reaches a lot of people. I really, really enjoyed this film, and I recommend anybody else to watch it. And I'll see you in the next one.